very special guest today at the bank of Divine Mother Ganga in mega celebration of International Yoga Festival 2026 Rishikesh. Stewart Gilchrist, a founder of East London School of Yoga, a master in traditions of yoga and meditation, Astanga Vinyasa Yoga philosophy worldwide. He is worldly recognized for his authentic, dynamic, and energetic classes. So, Stewart, welcome again on this podcast and warm greetings to all our viewers and readers of Rishikesh Yogalaya magazine worldwide who are watching this amazing podcast with us by the bank of River Ganga. So, can you share your journey about yoga towards yoga and spirituality?
Yeah. You have a very long time. My journey is quite a long one. But my yoga journey, I started to do yoga by accident. I started to do Vinyasa Yoga and Astanga Yoga by accident. I was very much not a yoga type of person, but around about 30 years ago I was introduced to Astanga Vinyasa Mysore by my partner of 28 years, Sharon, because I suffered very badly from a fractured spine, which I'd had in an accident where I fell, and I had very bad mobility, and I struggled in life generally with alcohol and drugs and various problems within my own social life. And when I started Astanga Vinyasa Mysore, it was a physical hard practice. At first it was not spiritual at all. I just did the asana and left. I did the asana every morning and left. And my spine, my back, my body started to heal. So after 6 months, a year, I started to realize there's more to this than asana. So I started to spadhyaya, I started to self-study. I started to read texts and talk to people and study history and philosophy. And I kept up my Astanga practice for 13 years almost, daily practice, before becoming a Jiva Mukti teacher with David Life and Sharon Gannon from New York. And I studied and taught Jiva Mukti for many years till I developed my own yoga sequencing and classes and spirituality laced with philosophy and history. So I've been doing that now probably for more than 15, 16 years in my own teacher training. But after 30 years of practice, I now hold a master's degree from SOAS University in London in traditions of yoga and meditation, and I'm halfway through my PhD in Hindutva politics and yoga philosophy. And that's how I got here, and there's many different stories in between, but that would take too long. But that's how I got to beside you, beside my Ganga today. I've been with Paramat Nikhitan, Puja Swami, Maharaj Puja Swami, and Sadhiji now for, I think this is my 8th year of teaching at the festival. And thanks to them, I'm back in Bharat, in Bharat and practicing in Bharat and being able to teach internationally here in the banks of my Ganga.
Wow, wonderful to listen your journey towards it. It is very inspiring for all of us. And what would you like to share about your experience being again here in Yoga Capital, Rishikesh, participating as a presenter of IYF 2023?
I always used to teach in Kerala and Goa, and I always taught a lot of in the Western culture of yoga, and I never really experienced Rishikesh until Sadhiji invited me here. And as soon as I arrived here, I realized there's something very special about the banks of my Ganga, and this culminated last year at Mahakumbh. So we went to Paramat Nikhitan, and I went to Mahakumbh at the Triveni at the Sangam, And I bathed on the 29th of January, and I realized after years and years of studying philosophy and history and politics and yoga, that coming together, that sangam, that satsang of everyone, being at Triveni, being at the confluence of the three rivers and contacting the Lord of the three rivers was something really special that would never be achieved if I had stayed in yoga studios in London or New York or anywhere else. I can only be achieved in Bharat in India, what Westerners call India, but we know as Bharat. And it can only be achieved by the banks of Maganga, by the banks of the Yamuna, by the banks of the Triveni and the Sangam, of the three rivers, the Saraswati. And that really made me realise after 65 years of how special India and the Ganga and Maganga was.
That's the energy of Mother.
The divine source and that divine energy. It took me that long to realise it.
Yes, yes. This is the energy that is lies in Himalayas and mountains. Yeah, of course. And what message would you like to give the yoga aspirants of new generations and seekers who are looking in a wise mentorship from an expert like you?
Yeah, I think to the seekers and the people who are starting young people, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time with social media, with alcohol, with drugs, don't waste your time with all the diversions of life. They're not pleasurable eventually. Eventually they're a big burden on your shoulders and they will lead to ill health, mental and physical. Save your time. I wish I had not wasted so much time. I came to yoga very late, and for young people, miss out all the period I had in my life that was destructive, was self-destructive, bad food, bad behaviour, no study, no discipline. Have the discipline, because a little bit of discipline for young people will give a lot of reward, whereas a little bit of ill discipline will bring you suffering, will bring you pain and suffering. It will lead to addiction, it will lead to mental health issues, it will lead to social problems, anxiety, trauma, depression. Miss all that out. You don't have to do that, because people like us have lived through all that. We suffered for you. You don't have to suffer. I say this to my children and to young people. I suffered and it's not much fun. It wasn't pleasurable. So miss it out and go straight to practice, to discipline. And because yoga and a disciplined life will give you so much more in return than an ill-disciplined, unstructured, reckless and destructive life. That's all I can say to young people. Take my advice. Don't go through what I went through, because some of my friends, they never got through it. Some of my friends are not here today. I'm one of the lucky ones that got through. A lot of my friends never made it through. Drugs, cancer, accidents, illnesses, and I managed to get through. But a lot of my very good friends, they never saw their 60th birthday. They never saw their 65th birthday or their pension. If you want to get that far in life, be disciplined. Don't waste your time. You only have, in this life, you have a small period of time in this body. And one native Indian from America said, your body is like a firefly in the night. Gone. Then again, that's it, over. Make the most of what you have in this body now, because you're not your body. The body's gone. Next body, maybe not so fortunate. This body, you're lucky. So enjoy this body where you have it. Don't destroy it. Don't waste your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stuart. I really appreciate you carving out time from your busy schedule for our viewers. And I hope you will serve humanity and bring your
Thank you. Enjoy your stay at Maganga. Thank you.